Hi, welcome to Yin Yoga with Daphne. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to offer some suggestions on how to use things that you have in your house as props. If you're practicing at home, you may not have access to bolsters and blocks, the blankets that you typically see in studios, but more than likely you have books, you have throw pillows, you have bed pillows, and you have maybe not studio blankets, but you have some type of blanket that you might be able to use instead. So for example, if you don't have a studio blanket and you need to get your hips elevated and your pelvis tilting forward, just use a throw pillow or maybe a couple of throw pillows stacked, and that'll give you that mechanism of getting your hips elevated and your pelvis tilting forward, really important in the forward folds. So that's one option. If you don't have bolsters, you can always take a few blankets, one or two, fold them up, and you create your own bolster. You might use that, for example, as an option if you're going into a floating bridge, sliding it underneath your sacrum and then straightening your legs in front of you. If that doesn't feel good for you, or you don't have any blankets, you probably have at least a bed pillow. You can fold the bed pillow in half, place it behind you, get your hips elevated a little bit, sacrum on top of the bolster, and again, let your body lower to the ground, the legs straighten out in front of you. If you don't have blocks, pillows, well, not pillows, books are an option. So for example, if you're going into a butterfly pose and your hips are really tight and you need to be able to relax them, just stack some books underneath your thighs or underneath your knees. That's one way to use the books. You might also, if we're going into a Sphinx pose, stack some books, grab a blanket, drape the blanket on top of the books, and as you start to ease into your Sphinx pose, maybe you use the stacked books in the blanket to support the weight of your head so that your neck and your shoulders and your upper body can relax a little bit, okay? Easy peasy. Let's get started.